So let's start with the first act. Things are really becoming worse. The people of Israel are becoming slaves in the times of Pharaoh, king of Egypt, and he gives a command to throw all the newborn male babies into the Nile and let the girls live, meaning to kill all the newborn male Jewish babies. Yeah. And in one of the Hebrew families, the son of Yocheved and Amram, they had a baby, a newborn baby called Moses, and they're trying to think, okay, what do we do in order to not throw him into the Nile? So they build him a basket, only he's not yet called Moses. He doesn't have a name yet. Later on, he was named by Batya, the daughter of Pharaoh. Okay, so later we'll understand the meaning of it. So that baby is put in the basket, and his sister Miriam takes him, puts him in the Nile, and she wants to see what will happen with her brother. And exactly then, Batya, the daughter of Pharaoh, she's going down to bathe in the river, and she sees the baby in the basket, and I guess she knew that it's a Hebrew baby. Yeah, it says so immediately that she knew. And she wanted to take him out, and she adopts him, and really he becomes her beloved child. So let's first of all understand. It even sounds kind of irrational. Batya, the daughter of Pharaoh, who knows that her father commanded, well, she felt like a moment of weakness. She was probably young, and it was attractive for her, a kind of a toy. What's special about that baby? Is there something special about him? First of all, what's special about Moses is that Batya, she differentiated him from all the others. Batya in Hebrew means Bat, the daughter of Yud-K, meaning a special higher force which chooses this special desire called Moses. We're talking here only about desires and the light that is working on the desires. That's all there is. Altogether, we distance ourselves from the characters, the images, anything that has to do with this world. We're talking about the forces that are working behind the picture of this world and are forming this world. Just like the forces in a computer screen, they form the picture for us. The picture exists because there are electrical forces that, in the connection between them, produce a picture with the color and everything there is. All in all, it's forces. And here we're also talking about forces. I don't care about the image of the baby or that young girl, but what's important for me is what is their essence, meaning the forces standing behind them. What do they symbolize? Not what they symbolize, but they are the symbol of those forces. They're the symbol of the forces. Yes, because the forces are actually the active parts here, and the characters, it's merely what we use in order to symbolize the forces. When we say forces, the force of bestowal and the force of reception, the two forces operating in nature, the force of bestowal is called the higher force, or the creator. The force of reception is called the lower force, the creature. And we're talking about them. And this is how we distance ourselves from the tangible picture that we imagine for ourselves. You can hold this picture too, but then you have to understand that this whole theater, which the Torah tells us about in the simple form, is all in all a theater, like a puppet theater, where there's like this kind of a stage and curtains, so the curtains, they open and there's puppets there and they play. So the hands within those puppets, this is what we're talking about. This is what the wisdom of Kabbalah speaks about. What moves these hands? How are they moved? For which purpose? And so on. And we see the puppets. So let's try, if so, follow the puppets and their hands. So there's like one hand here, the hand of the Creator, that's inside the creature, meaning inside all the creatures, the people of Israel, the Egyptians, Pharaoh, and so on, and altogether, still, vegetative, animate, people, is the hand of the Creator, which is operating so that it is aiming everyone towards a certain goal. So now it's aiming the daughter of Pharaoh, Batya, Batya from the Hebrew meaning the daughter of Yud-K. Yud-K is the creator, and it's as if the Nukva force of the creator, the female force, the left side, and this is how she connects now with another special creature called Moses, a special desire, and she starts growing and developing this desire, meaning to give and give and give him all the fulfillment so this desire will grow. What is it about this special desire of that baby? It's a special desire from all the desires that exist in creation. It is a special desire which is intended in order to deliver the people of Israel from exile to redemption. So why actually does Batya want that desire? Because she's aimed by the Creator. It's the force of the Creator. Therefore she's called Batya, daughter of the Creator. But this force, like you just said, it's intended in order to deliver the people of Israel from Egypt? Yeah, that being Moses. And she's the daughter of the king of Egypt, so how? No, no, no. You're ascribing a certain meaning to these forces, kind of a freedom and independence. That's incorrect. It's all done by the Creator. Batya sees this baby. It's the expression of the relation of the Creator towards Moses in order to grow that force called Moses, this desire called Moses, the force of the desire, for it to grow and to be able to save and correct all the rest of the egoistic desires, because the Creator has created all of these desires in the evil inclination. As it says, I have created the evil inclination to begin with, and the people of Israel are in the evil inclination. It means that Pharaoh controls them, and Moses is one of the forces of this whole great big evil force that has to grow as the good force in order to save all of these forces of the people of Israel from the rule of Pharaoh, from the ego, onto the rule of the Creator, towards bestowal and love, faith and connection. So let's try and understand the relations between Moses and Batya. Moses, he's brought up by Batya. She educates him. She becomes like a mom for him. Batya, she invites Moses' mom. She doesn't know that she's his mom, in order to nurse him. And when he grows up, of course, he no longer knows his mom and everyone else. He's brought up as a prince in the house of Pharaoh, meaning he is entirely and completely, even though that inside him there is a connection with the force of bestowal of the Creator, being a Jew, but it's asleep, it's hidden inside there, and he himself behaves egoistically, just like Pharaoh, a little Pharaoh. Okay, now we see that the king, he loves Moses. There's a story where he sits on his knees and hugs him and takes his crown and plays with it. There's a kind of a relationship. Yeah, he grows up very egoistically, in a way which is very customary in Egypt, and there's no problem between him and the other Egyptians and Pharaoh.